Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. So I am here on Saturday evening, I totally forget what day it is. 20, oh my gosh, July 24th. Saturday evening to do my tarot spread I normally do, and I've got stickers stuck to my shoe. Okay, weird. But first, before I do that, because I've been forgetting, I want to show you guys the geode that I broke apart. In a previous video, I showed the geode, and I said I would show it after I broke it apart a little later. But this is really cool. It started off with this little hole, and then the other side broke, and it's just beautiful, shiny, like a little ice castle in there. It's really cool, really, really cool. And then it broke apart in a couple other spots here, like there's stuff still falling off out of it. Beautiful. There's a little piece of, looks like crystal in there that came out shiny. Pretty and shiny. And then this one. Look how pretty that is. Just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So that was pretty cool. And then there's a lot of little bits in here that are shiny pieces that came out. So that's the geode I broke apart. It's pretty cool. Sorry. Every time I get on here, it never stops. It is 94 degrees right now. Still says it feels like 98. Earlier it said it felt like 104, and I was like, can't do it anymore. And I got pop-ups, so bear with me just a moment while I get rid of these. That might be it. And I'm using my new tea infuser today. I went to Dragonfly Tea Zone, found a bunch of different flavored herbal teas that are not, they're caffeine free. This one is hazelnut, hibiscus and hazelnut. It's really good. Really, really good. It's got this nutty, hazelnutty flavor. It's pretty cool. So, I'm torn because I wanted to do a couple of spreads. And if you're just tuning in, every Saturday, I try to do it every Saturday. I will, and I'm like all, like, not put together right now. So if you're just tuning in, I will do a tarot spread that I find interesting that I want to do. Last week I had two, but I went ahead and did the one I did. Now I can't remember which one I was the other one that I wanted to do, and I can't find it anywhere. And so I was looking, and now I've got two more that I want to do, so I'm kind of confused on which one I want to do. So I'm just going to let the cards pick, I think. So if it's and I'm using my Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. I found that this deck is very brutally honest. It is not a kitschy little just fun deck at all. It slaps you hard across the face. So if it's a major I pick, I will do the bigger spread. If it's a minor I pick, I will do the smaller spread. So, which spread should I do? Which spread should I do? 10 of Presents. So we're going to do the smaller spread. Now I don't want to. Okay, so I'm going to show both because I'm going to show them both and I'll do the smaller spread. And then I'm going to use my new Priestess of Light Oracle as a clarifier if I need it. So I got both of these off Pinterest. The first one is, and I wanted something smaller to begin with. It's a basic shadow spread. www.glasswitchcottage.com is that one. And let me brighten this up because it's not bright at all on here. Oh my gosh. Display. Go back here. That's the basic shadow spread. There's 3 questions. One is, what shadow behavior is preventing me from moving forward right now? Number 2 is, what work must I do to uncover and resolve the shadow behavior? And 3, what parts of myself must I be prepared to face in this work? So obviously I let the cards pick, so that's the spread I'm going to do. But this is the other one I wanted to do, and I've already done a spiritual gifts spread, but this is a spiritual gifts spread. It's more in depth than the previous one. It's by Andrew's Tarot Readings. And card 1 is clairvoyance, and then card 2 is, card 1 is clairvoyance, card 3 is clairaudience, card 5 is claircognizance, card 7 is clairsentient, and then cards 2, 4, 6, and 8 are laid out opposite and represent blockages to these gifts, to each of those cards. And if these cards are positive, then keep doing what you're doing. And then if the 1, 3, 5, and 7 are positive and the opposite card negative, then be aware of what they're telling you in regards to maintaining this gift. So I found that very interesting. It's a more in-depth on the that spread, and I really want to do it. Now I know what to do for next week, and I've got it saved in my phone so I can do it next week. But we're going to go ahead and do the basic shadow self spread. Now, I do want to say something's been happening the last couple weeks. I've been getting a lot of the Wheel of Fortune card. It was my card of the month for June. Like, change is coming. I keep getting Death card. I keep getting the Tower card. And to me, that's all of those mean change, or something's changing. And I feel like it's in the spiritual realm for me. And it's funny because basically this whole year, every time I turn around, my right hand, which is not my dominant hand, and if you've watched any previous videos I've done on the Young Indian Girl Meditation Mosquito, right in my face. The Young Indian Girl Meditation I did, there was an issue with this hand where it was glowing, and that's how I found the book where she was in, and it was a whole thing. So my right hand is pretty useless. I can cut. I use cut with scissors with that hand because growing up, we did have lefty scissors, but I always got made fun of, so I learned to use my right hand to cut paper. That's about all this hand is good for. I do everything with my left hand, and I find it weird the last few months. Every now and then, it's like someone's whispering in my ear, "Pick up a pen and write with your right hand." And I think it's funny because I've been trying to tap into my gifts harder core this year than normal, and use tarot with it and do the mediumistic thing. And I am also a writer. I'm trying to make it as a writer. I'm actually in school for it right now to kind of hone that craft. But I keep getting this niggling feeling that someone or something wants me to write with this hand. And I'm like, I don't even know how to hold a pen with this hand. That's how useless it is to me. And then I've been seeing like charcoal drawings in my mind of things. And I'm like, where are those coming from? And I feel like they're coming from me. So I don't know if there's like, if you guys have had this experience where I feel like there's this untapped spirituality ability in my right hand that's not yet been released. And it's like calling to me somehow. And if I could find, that's what I've been researching tarot spreads on. If I could, maybe I'll have to make one up to figure out what's going on with my right hand. Because sometimes I can feel it tingling to where it's like it wants to write. and it's got a mind of its own, or someone else is using it. And I've tried so hard to, um, what do you call it, channel right, and I just can't. I'm too controlled for that, I think. And I think it's some kind of weird awareness that's happening where my right hand is like, I need to do this. And I've actually been in pain in this hand the last 4 days. Ever since the last time this tingling came up where it was like, I need to write. I need to draw with this hand. This weird feeling overcame me. And I didn't go out and buy, because I saw it as charcoal drawings. Like, this hand is an artist. And it's not being allowed to do that, what it needs to be doing. And so I think that's why it's flaring up. I mean, I do have arthritis, but it's swollen to the point I can't bend it really well. And it never usually lasts this long. But the last day that I had this feeling of, I need to use this hand to do charcoal drawings with. And I actually went to sleep that night and had a dream about all these charcoal drawings. And I felt that they were something I had done. And I'm like, I can't draw a stick figure. Not with this hand. But maybe this hand is. And if I sound crazy, let me know. Because it's weird. And it's funny because and it was like something was saying, go buy some charcoal. Did you see that? Did you see whatever that was just came down? That's crazy. That was crazy. Wow. There's nothing here. There's no animals, nothing. That's crazy. I don't know if you guys saw that. Weird. But it's literally like, and there's mosquitoes, but that wasn't what that was. I don't know what that was. But I have a weird feeling because it was like something was telling me right then and there, go buy some charcoal, go buy some paper, I want to draw. And because I didn't do it, my hand's been hurting ever since then. Like, it's punishing me for not allowing it to buy these charcoals and stuff. And today I actually went and bought some charcoal and some charcoal pencils and some drawing paper and stuff like that. So maybe we'll see later, I can meditate and figure out what's going on with this hand. Because it's literally like it's telling me I need to do what I'm supposed to do. And it's just weird because this hand is, I'm almost 45. This hand's always been useless to me. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. But I've been rambling on for 13 minutes almost. So, let's get into this. Now, if you're just tuning in, I do a tarot spread every week, every Saturday. I'll usually pick a deck. Usually it's my newest or latest deck that I'm using. And I will do a quick little meditation. And then I'll interpret the cards. And then I'll go to the book and see what the book says. And then if I got time or whatever, I'll use the oracle. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm kind of shuffling the cards, but I'm going to do a quick breathing meditation and see, just to clear the space and the air and invite my guide in to help walk us through this. So bear with me just a moment. And there's cards already flying out. This is a very talkative deck, by the way. Oh, that was very quick. And I dropped a card again. Bear with me. 2 cards. 3 cards. Should just use those. Because this is a 3-card spread. So the first question is, what shadow behavior... Oh my gosh. Butterfingers. What shadow behavior is preventing me from moving forward right now? What shadow behavior is preventing me from moving forward right now? And we're going to take that because it literally flew at me. So that's card 1, and I do not look at it. I leave it laid over like that. So number 2, what work must I do to uncover and resolve the shadow behavior? What work must I do to uncover and resolve the shadow behavior? And what parts of myself must I be prepared to face in this work? very fast talkers. So let's go to the card and see what they say. So for question 1, what shadow behavior is preventing me from moving forward right now? And I have the Ace of Presents, which normally doesn't make sense to me at all. Um, but with this spread and this card, to me it means that I keep expecting something to happen spiritually. That I expect things to happen one way, um, and this is literally what I'm getting. I am expecting something to happen a certain way. Like, for example, when I used to talk about, well, I want to see spirit. I want to see spirits with my eyes, and I didn't realize that it you don't see them with your physical eyes. You see them in your mind's eye. Um, and because I wasn't seeing them physically, I was like, I'm doing something wrong. So I feel like that's where I'm getting again. Like, I'm in this blocked stage spiritually because I'm expecting something to happen a certain way when I'm clearly missing the thing over here that this is how it's actually supposed to be happening for me, individually, because we're all different psychically, spiritually. We're all different. How we communicate with spirit is different. And so that's what I'm getting here is I'm not seeing the gift um, the way it's supposed to be coming to me. I'm seeing it. I'm trying to see it how I want to see it, and not seeing it. Does that make sense to you guys? I don't know why that just came up with that card. So yeah, that's what I'm saying on that. 2, what work must I do to uncover and resolve the shadow behavior? I got the King of Candles. Mm, and I'm literally getting light of fire up in there. Light of fire under your butt. I, and I've talked about this before. The Kings to me are all about them. They've mastered their element. He's mastered this fire passion. Um, he's the king. He's the top of the line. He's mastered this. Um, he goes out and gets what he wants, and he has this kind of fire and passion that we all strive for. Um, and to me, it says, what work must I do to uncover and resolve the shadow behavior? Is literally get going, get moving. And I've been getting this message for a year and a half now to just light a fire into there and get it going. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna actually pull up an oracle card on that one to see what else I can like. How can I, like, I need to get moving. I know this, but what can motivate me to get moving? So that's, yeah. And number 3, what parts of myself must I prepare to face in that work? And I've got the 4 of Potions. So what parts of myself must I be prepared to face in this work? And that's the Cups. What parts of myself must I be prepared to face? Um, and I think it's funny because, and I should have brought that deck out here, my new Rider-Waite-Smith Centennial. The 4 of Cups is normally he's sitting there pouting, looking down, and there's a cup being offered to him. He's looking at the 3 on the ground. They're spilled out and they're empty, but there's a cup being held out to him, and he's not seeing it because he's too busy pouting over the lost cup. And I find that very interesting, considering that it's what parts of myself must I be prepared to face in this work. And I can be like, I need to prepare myself for a backlash, or and I know I'm being called out right now because I don't put myself out there more when it comes to my writing, because I'm too afraid of someone saying, oh, this is horrible, why are you even doing this? Because I've been told that before I ever started writing. I told a school counselor I wanted to be a writer, and they're like, are you crazy? Like, you could never be a writer. Never read any of my stuff or nothing. That was the consensus. You're never going to do this. So again, with the spirituality part of it, it's the same thing. It's like I already have this mindset that I can't. But I'm not seeing that there's something being held out to me going here. If you just open your eyes, get off your butt, stop being lazy, stop being fearful of what could possibly happen, you will see that there's options for you. So I find that quite fitting. And again, this deck pulls no punches. It's just slapped me across the face 3 times. So let's go to the book and see what it says. So for the Ace of Presents, am I in the wrong? I forgot. No. Ace of Presents, upright. The Ace of Presents shows great things are coming your way. This could refer to a lucrative new job, a gift, or an unexpected monetary windfall. Take full advantage of new opportunities that appear because the time is right for success. Reverse meaning, if you're presented with an opportunity that sounds too good to be true, take time to examine it carefully. Things may not be as great as they initially seem. Be discerning and remember it's okay to decline an offer that doesn't feel it's right for you. And I feel like that's where I'm having my issues because I'm declining every offer at this point. I'm declining everything because I'm too afraid of the negativity that could come along with it. So I'm missing the boat, missing the opportunities that could be presented because I'm discarding everything. See, smack in the face. King of Candles. I think Candles is first, yep. Upright meaning. The King of Candles is a capable, celebrated leader who focuses on the big picture. Like the Pumpkin King himself, he's a visionary with a knack for bringing people together and inspiring them to work toward a common goal. The reverse. Here, the King of Candles tunes out the opinions of others and becomes a bit ruthless in the pursuit of what he wants. His impulsiveness and unyielding determination can lead to disaster if he refuses to listen to sensible advice. Quite fitting. And the Four of Potions. Upright. Four of Potions indicates there's a decision to be made. But remember, you don't have to accept everything you're offered. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to decline opportunities that don't feel right. Make sure you know what you're signing up for by carefully reading the fine print, especially when faced with offers that seem too good to be true. Didn't we just hear that? Reversed, introspection can be really positive, but make sure to stay connected to the world around you. Take a moment alone, check in with yourself, and gather your thoughts. Then move back into being social. Isolation will do more harm than good, and I've been getting that message a lot lately. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to pull from the Priestess of Light and go into a little bit more detail on this King of Candles. And that question was, what work must I do to uncover and resolve the shadow behavior? And the King of Candles is all about, moving with gusto. So let's see how I can motivate myself. How can I motivate? How can I be motivated to be the King of Candles? How can I be motivated to be the King of Candles? How can I be motivated to be the King of Candles? Well, and we got loss, lack, fear, victimization. That would go with the last card I was just talking about. I need to get over the fear, is what I'm seeing here. And I'm going to show that to you better. Loss, lack, fear, and victimization. I'm fear of being victimized. I'm fear of what people will say when I try to do what I'm doing. And that's the thing holding me back, is the fear of what could happen versus what is actually happening. So I found that quite interesting. Quite interesting. See how beautiful that is. Beautiful. Beautiful card. So yeah, that is this week's tarot spread. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you have these decks, if you like them, If you like them paired together, I think they would just work great together, honestly. Um, yeah, let me know in the comments below. Let me know about the hand thing. If you guys have any issues like that or have heard of anything like that, let me know, because I'm quite curious about that. I am going to do some meditation later to, and actually just let this hand do what it wants. Kind of like, you know, try to do some channel writing, or I know they call it something else. I can't remember the name of it right now, but to me it's like channel writing. Um, yeah, that's it though. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a good night. Bye.